Okay, personally, as a child, I don't really hate gay people at all, like at all. I completely respect them. I don't think there's anything wrong with the LGBTQ community. I think it's just a taught thing. People teach children to hate because I've never once in my life ever looked at a same-sex couple and thought, ew, unless other people have said that before to me first. I mean, I used to be super homophobic when I was 8. That was because everyone was saying it's a disgusting thing, so I just followed everyone else since, I'm a kid and all, and I just want to find a reason to fit in. But then I realized that there's nothing wrong with that. And to think that there's something wrong with that, there's something wrong with you. Because it's just people living their life how they want to live it. So just let people live their life how they want to live it. That would be the solution to everything, but clearly it's not. Because now everyone's doesn't even care and they just ran about how it's sinful and stuff. And how there's only 2 genders. Well, excuse me, but you can't prevent that. There's nothing you can do about it, okay? You can protest all you want. You're not going to stop people from liking men. You can't stop boys from liking boys. You can't stop girls from liking girls. You can't stop them people from loving anyone they want to love and from being who they want to love. Also, the audacity these straight old white men have saying these things is absolutely ridiculous. What? Let them love who they want to love. It's not hurting you. It's doing nothing to you. What is the big deal? Okay? If it's a sin, then keep that to yourself, okay? Not everyone has to follow your religion. Respect other people's beliefs, okay? Stop forcing people to believe what you want to believe in. I totally respect Christianity. I just don't think it's fair if you try to force everyone to be a Christian. Also, where I'm come from, Canada, there's been a lot of struggles with Indigenous people in the past where we'd have those schools, and that was a really horrible event in history, and no one really talked about that until they started talking about it in 1999, I'm pretty sure. That's when the last school closed. 1999, that was not a long time ago. Sure, I wasn't alive then, but it wasn't a long time ago. It was a lot of my teachers, my mom, everyone, they still went to high school, or they went to school, or they were already graduated, or they were graduating. It doesn't even matter at this point. What I'm trying to say is, there's a lot of things that go on that people just they skip through it and they go straight to the stupid things, complain about those things. Okay? We have lots of rights. Personally, I have a lot of rights because I live in Canada, but then back then the Indigenous people didn't have any rights, and that was not okay, right? And no one even really talks about that. And the fact that a little kid like me has to talk about this because nobody else will is ridiculous, okay? But I'm glad things are changing now, and we have land acknowledgements and not just some little announcement that's God save the Queen, because there's bigger things happening in the world, okay? Bigger things, way bigger things. Basically what I'm gonna be doing in this quote-unquote podcast is explaining a child's point of view on the world and all the problems that I honestly don't have to face, but I'm going to speak about it anyways. So this is Safari, and this is my podcast, Childhood Dreamers. Also, don't mind the horrible quality. I'm just chilling in my room at 1 a.m. saying these things because I want to speak my mind. Also, my fan is super loud. Don't mind that, alright? It's not about the quality, it's about what I'm saying. I will also be bringing up some very sensitive topics up on this channel that no one really talks about. So I'm going to add a trigger warning. Also, I know this is not my regular content because I usually do fairy talks and stuff, but I feel like this is really important and I don't mind adding it onto my fairy account. So I'll just go by as Safari for now. So if you ever really want to talk, you could just say Safari, Safari, blah, blah, blah. If you don't agree with what I'm saying, whatever in my videos, you can totally just comment. I just don't accept any hate because hate isn't really a good way of getting your opinion across. I prefer just talking it out, you know? If you also would like to tell me some of your experiences with hate of the LGBTQ community or any other struggles that you face that no one really ever talks about, feel free to comment about that and I'll totally bring that up in one of my videos. In this episode, I'm literally not going to be talking about anything much other than at the beginning where I talked a little bit about the Indigenous and the LGBTQ community and the trans community and everything like that. But that's really just going to be it for this episode. I just wanted to explain my channel and start a little conversation really to myself. That's how a podcast works. About everything. I just wanted to explain that I would do basically just episode 1 on this series. Sorry, yeah. Anyway, I'll see you next time. Bye, lovelies.